The following program was produced by CTV Community Television.
For more than 20 years, CTV has captured the moments that matter in our community. From our studios in St. Clair, you're watching Focus with Paul Dingeman.
Well, welcome to March, and the weather is going to start to change, and we're going to change this picture behind me. We're going to get rid of the ice, and we're going to get some flowers in there next week, I guarantee that, okay? Deb Johnson, welcome back to the Focus Set with the ice. Let's get rid of the ice and forget that.
At least you have a little sunshine in the picture.
Yeah.
There's none of that outside.
Lori Hannon, another Lori Hannon picture.
That's beautiful.
She does a great job, doesn't she?
Beautiful.
Welcome once again.
Thank you.
St. Clair County Community Mental Health, very busy place in Marine City, Yale, and of course Port Huron. What's going on?
Marine City, K-PAC it is actually.
And K-PAC.
Yeah.
Okay, scratch Yale.
Yeah, scratch Yale, but K-PAC, Marine City, 2 offices, Port Huron, 2 offices. There's a lot going on. Where do you want to start?
Well, I want to start with St. Clair County Community Mental Health hosting 3 community town halls. What are they about?
They are about children's mental health services, and it's an opportunity for us, and we're going to go to all our locations. Will be in each of the 3 places you just mentioned, and we want to first of all tell people about the services that we have, how to access them to make sure people know those things, and then also and all the resources that we have available. And then we want to hear from the community if there are things that they wish we had that we don't have, or if they've had problems accessing our services, anything like that. We want to hear from people about any feedback they have that could help us be better.
How about how that executive director is such a wonderful person?
That would be nice to hear. And actually, and so this is focusing on children's services. We're going to do the same thing for adult services next round.
Okay.
So, the first one is March 9th. It's coming right up.
Okay.
And it will be at our main location in Port Huron, 3111 Electric Avenue. Second one is March 19th at our Child and Family Services building in Marine City, which is the one on Broadway, because we have 2 in Marine City.
Yep.
And then the last one, March 23rd, will be out in K-PAC.
Okay. And they're free.
They're free. We'll have light refreshments, and we will, it'll be fun.
But it's important for the public to tell you what they need.
Correct.
Okay.
And we have a lot of great services, and sometimes people don't even know what we have available. So we want to talk about that.
Well, I had a guy just today say to me, I drive by there and that parking lot is always full up in Port Huron. What did they do? So that's a good reason to go to this meeting.
We do have parking problems at that location. We have a lot of employees at that location, so that's one thing for sure.
Okay.
But, yeah.
All right, so those are 3 town halls coming up. And then March is I can never say that word.
Developmental.
Disabilities Month.
Right.
What's that all about?
Well, it's just an important time. It's a time we want to raise awareness about individuals who have intellectual or developmental disabilities. We want to highlight their strengths and things like that. And we like to educate people because often people are afraid of what they don't understand. Mm-hmm, so if we provide education,
it's fear.
Yeah,
fear of the unknown.
Right. And so we want to make sure that people have information. There's been a lot of posts on and will be more on our Facebook and our Instagram and things like that. And we do know that people with developmental disabilities tend to experience higher rates of anxiety, depression, isolation, and often because of social barriers and people's perception about them, not their disability. So we really want to push for inclusion. We want we want everybody to be included in our community. And so welcome people in. And sometimes somebody said something once, inclusion isn't just about inviting somebody into the room or to the table. It's helping them to participate, to be a part of whatever that is. So it's not just, oh, they're here. No, you need to work to be inclusive. So we really hope that people will work on that. And then, feeling accepted, respected, all those things those are major protective factors for anybody to have good mental health. So that's important, and we just want to encourage people to do that. Be accepting, be welcoming, be kind, and those are pretty easy things. So again, it's just about recognizing people as individuals and not as the labels that they've been given.
Labels are terrible, aren't they?
They are. Because if you have the label, then you might think, oh, well, then that's, what it is. And the other thing, like we talked about, especially like, for example, with Down syndrome, people with Down syndrome have such varying levels of intellectual functioning, to very high functioning, to maybe not so high. But people with Down syndrome have physical characteristics that you can generally
Correct.
tell that they have Down syndrome. So you might think they're all alike. They're not all alike. So remember that. Okay. And just be respectful. You know?
Okay, that's the big word, be
Yeah,
respectful.
be respectful.
Workplace wellness, that's something you and I have not talked about.
I feel like we might have once.
Well,
but-
maybe.
But workplace wellness is important because it goes beyond like just the perks that you get in a job. It's how people feel at work. It's the
Okay.
culture of the organization.
I hate being here, I
yeah.
love being here.
Yeah, and you know, I've talked. People have been asking me lately. I don't think I look that old, but like, when are you going to retire? I say, I don't know, because I have always loved my job.
Right.
I love what I do, and I don't get up in the morning and go, oh, another day, I got to go there.
Right.
I like going to work. I like what we do. I think it's exciting, it's challenging, and it's meaningful to me. And I think, you know, the work that we do is very meaningful. So if you know, we have programs in place to try to address like compassion fatigue, because our workers tend to get things like that more often, or secondary trauma because of the work that they do. They work
Right.
with people who have experienced some severe trauma, and that can wear on them. And so we try to do a lot of things to help address that with our staff and to support them. And it's just important in any workplace to just be aware of your employees, of what their needs are, do nice things. Like tomorrow's Employee Appreciation Day.
Oh, okay.
March 6th is like National Employee Appreciation Day. So maybe say thank you.
Yeah.
We have a little special surprise for our employees. And actually, today, all the people on our leadership team received a gift bag from all of the supervisors in our agency.
Oh, wonderful.
And they all wrote little cards to us. Every one of them wrote to each of the leadership team, like things that they appreciate about us or like about us. And I tell you, it makes you feel really good. Even
Yes,
on
it does.
this dreary day. It's probably one of my better days at community mental health. I mean, to get that much positive feedback in one day it's
and
amazing.
from people that are your peers and are around you.
Yeah, people from within the organization. So another thing I think it's important to, you know, encourage breaks at work. If you can, encourage flexible scheduling, because we have that. Sometimes maybe something's happened and somebody says, "Oh my, I feel like I need to go home, but I don't want to take time off because I really need to whatever." Okay, can you flex your hours and make it up this week? You know, we do things like that. We allow flexibility like that. We also really encourage people to take their breaks. People get a break in the morning, afternoon, take their lunch hour, and practice some self-care things, you know. And we really encourage that. We have a lot of signs all over the building about, you know, taking care of yourself and things like that. And we do a lot of trainings on it too. We're going to cut that.
Run for Recovery, that's the one I was looking for.
Okay, the Run for Recovery is going to be on May 9th, Saturday, May 9th. It's always the second Saturday in May, so people can mark their calendars. And last year we had I think over 500 people registered. So yeah, we're really hoping for big numbers again this year. We are trying. We've always had we have bands. We have like the New Horizons band. That's a senior band.
Yep.
They'll be playing a little bit. We have. I think we have a drum line. We have a band from one of the schools, but we also have like the mascot for the Prowlers.
Last time we talked, you were going to try and get
Still trying Sparty.
Sparty.
I was reading your mind. Yeah, Sparty. And actually, this time I thought maybe if my husband emails, it'll be more effective because his email is Spartan Jim.
Oh.
So he sent the email, and he did get a reply. It just said Sparty doesn't make his commitments until this much out from an event. So I think it's within another couple of weeks or so. So that's the most promising so far.
Good.
So I'm hoping that we get Sparty. That'll be great. We will make sure that's promoted all over the place. And then, of course, somebody from Michigan said, well, is that fair? I go, what's Michigan? Can you get a little Wolverine here? And they said, there is no mascot. And I go, oh, well, there's
They
that.
can bring pictures of Harbaugh.
Yeah, whatever they want. So anyways, yeah. But we also have a lot of vendors there. It's really an exciting day. We also do drawings for door prizes from everybody who's present. Even if you just show up because you're watching your grandchild or your kid run, you know, we give you a ticket, and then when we're doing the awards, we just pull different numbers.
Oh, good.
And we give out
That's
fun stuff. And
Yeah.
it's
That's
fun.
fun.
It's a really fun, exciting day. And also this year is going to be extra special because this is the shirt.
Let me grab it over here, and I'll put it up here, and we'll. I'll
And
give you a tight shot of that.
all right, and it's a really bright green, and I don't know if you can see it on the TV, but there's the picture is our building in Port Huron,
Oh,
which is our main location. The Blue Water Bridge is behind it, and then there's just the Run for Recovery and the date. And
did Mr. McCartan have anything to do with picking the green color?
no, actually, he's in our run meeting. We let him be our race director every year. So he might come next month with me to talk more about the run.
Okay.
Because we have 2 more months. We're really gearing up. And hopefully by then we'll have the medals. Everybody this
Should
time.
wear the shirt next month.
If I have it, I will. But everybody gets a medal this year. But I ran in the Tyler Krautner run thanks to Friendsgiving. They gave out these really big, beautiful medals that they're like this big. They're very heavy, and it is a replica of downtown Marine City.
Wow.
And it's accurate. Like if you look at the buildings,
Yeah.
it is downtown Marine City. It's very cool. So our medals are going to be the picture on the shirt,
Yeah.
and which is our building and
Right.
our stuff. And so we think they're going to be very cool. And we just got Corebridge. They handle some funds for our organization to be the sponsor to purchase all those medals. And if you win, we'll give you a little plate to hook on the back of the medal, like first place, second place, or
Oh,
whatever.
okay, okay.
So yeah. But anyways, so we think that's going to be pretty cool.
And that is
May 9th.
May 9th. Okay.
You can register online, check it out on Facebook under events, on our website. You can come to any of our locations and say, I want to sign up. Because all of our advertisements have a QR
Yep.
code, and people just have to scan it and they can sign up. And kids 18 and under are only $15, and you get a shirt. And then over 18 is $30. And the shirts are really nice fabric. They're great shirts. I love them.
Good. All right. And finally, we're going to look at your numbers. You've got a lot of telephone numbers.
Oh, before I say that,
Yes. Before you can say whatever you want.
can we talk about understanding memory changes?
Yes.
You know that I am the president of the Dementia Alzheimer Association of St. Clair County, and we are putting on this event from the University of Michigan Dementia Alzheimer Research Center. A person's going to come talk about this. It's only an hour. I think it's going to be great. I will be going, and it's understanding memory changes, normal aging, or something more.
All right.
And if it's something more, there is treatment available. There's things to do. But I think it'll be good. It's free, but you must register in advance. People can call a number, 810-990-9558, or they can email us. But you can also find that information on the DAASCC Facebook or website.
Okay. All right. And this is from the Alzheimer's Association.
Yep.
Okay. Very good.
You know, I wear a few hats.
You wear multiple hats.
I love it.
Yes. And now we can go to the numbers. Okay.
Okay.
So we got the big number slide here.
So the big numbers, if you are in crisis 24/7, anywhere in our county, you never have had to receive services from us, just anybody, everybody, can call our number, 810-966-2575, and we have people that answer the phone 24/7, and they will talk to you, and if they need to come see you, they will come see you.
Okay.
So, and don't feel like it's a bother, like, I'm not sure, maybe it's your spouse or your son or your daughter, you're not sure if they're in crisis. If you're not sure, call. Just talk to them about it, and then they can give you some guidance.
That covers the whole gamut of things from suicide attempts to not broken legs, but other mental health issues.
Maybe substance use, or maybe somebody's actively psychotic or delusional, things like that, and you just don't know what to do. Call them up, and they'll help. So, and then the access to services. Remember that number changed. It's 810-488-8888.
Great number.
Yeah. A lot of 8s.
Yeah, a lot of 8s. I bet them in the lottery. All right, you said you have another meeting you go to.
I do. Thank you for...
Deborah Johnson. No, thank Brittany Everett Smith.
I do thank Brittany Everett Smith. And to show my gratitude, I'm going to be at a very soon upcoming event at the Thumb Coast Theater.
Wonderful. And they've got a lot of great stuff we're going to hear about in just a minute. We'll be right back with the aforementioned Brittany Everett Smith.
Okay.